finish, but I'm not so sure he should score there.
Bad start. Great finish. After a shaky start to his Premiership career, Jaap Stam now has something to smile about.
From the beginning you try to do well, but of course you need a few games to adjust yourself, and I think that's normal. And well,
did you feel you needed games to start with?
Yeah, I needed, because you have to get used to the team, they have to get used to you, and you have to get used to the league, and you play against the best players in the world, of course. So that's all new. And in Holland, sometimes you have games you can take it easy and you can take your rest. And the England game is very fast, and you haven't got any rest. It just keeps going and keeps going. So you need some games to adjust to it. And well, after then it's going well, I think.
He arrived at Old Trafford in a blaze of publicity. The fee, a world record for a defender.
Did the fee bother you at all at the time?
Well, in the beginning, of course. And well, you know from the start when they pay that amount of money for you, you know that everybody's going to watch. So in the beginning you think about that a lot, and then I think that's infect your game as well. So and after a couple of weeks, and then you just throw it off you and just, and of course you talk with some people about it, and they all say, well, we know what you can do, and just think about football. Don't think about the rest, and just do your own thing that you're used to doing in Holland as well.
Now he's learned a thing or two about the English game and the qualities of his opponents.
There's no game which I can say, well, that's an easy one, because they're all strong strikers, and well, of course you've got certain types like an Elka, and you've got Heskey, and those kinds of players are strong with the ball, and they're fast, and they're very strong strikers to play against. But you've got more. You've got Dublin as well, and so there's not.
There's not one that's.
Well, of course there are a few heavy ones with it and hard ones, but there's not an easy one.
One striker he'll be up against tomorrow certainly isn't.
This is where he's so dangerous, Michael Owen.
He's a good striker as well. He's got a lot of pace, and he's
got frightening pace.
He's a good goal scorer. So it's not going to be easy to play against them and to win. But we try, and we want to make the finals of the FA Cup, and so we're going to try and beat them, of course.
You say Michael Owen's quick, but you're not exactly slow, are you?
No, well, I think a lot of people underestimate my pace because my length, and because I'm quite tall, and that's why. But we'll see how it goes.
So cool. Everybody wonder why. Man, so cool. Make you wanna lay down and cry.
You don't show a lot of emotion on the pitch. What does get you angry, though? Because we haven't seen it very often. What does get you angry?
Well, unfairness. Let's get me angry well, sometimes when you get a free kick against and you're doing nothing, then it can make me angry at that point. But
you don't show it?
No, I don't show it a lot. I try to concentrate on the game and just keep my mind with the game. And well, sometimes I can show it. Yeah.
The only time perhaps we have seen you become angry was in the last game you played against Liverpool. I think Paul Ince was the target of your little bit of aggression at the time. Do you remember what that was about?
I think it was about a free kick. Somebody made a free kick against Scholes, I believe it was. And it wasn't, well, it was definitely a free kick, and I just said something about the referee about it, and he started shouting at me that I talked to the referee. So when I shouted back against him.
Then you got the message?
Well, yeah, I think so.
But you have to be used to being shouted at yourself, because in Peter Schmeichel you have a goalkeeper that likes to let his defenders...
Oh, well, yeah, I'm used to it. Well, Pete is that kind of goalie who keeps you awake, and when there's... Well, and that helps you a lot in defense, because that's what I said, it keeps you awake, and he shouts things and he says things in the game that you know you're aware of where the other player is, where your striker is in.
That's constructive criticism.
Yeah, well, it helps you a lot, and well, I'm used to that. In Holland, we had a goalie who he shouted as well, not as loud as Peter did, but he did it as well, and I don't have a problem with it.
Last weekend, it was Stam's turn to have something to shout about.
And his Stam! And Jaap Stam has scored his first goal for Manchester United!
At last, yeah, well, it took a bit longer than I expected to, but he's there, and I hope there's many goals to follow.
Great celebration.
That was quite nice, wasn't it? Normally I don't show it. It was my first goal for a new club, and then I might be happy.
The television pictures showed a great shot of your manager, Alex Ferguson, smiling after you'd scored and celebrated. I wonder what that was about.
I don't know, but I think he was pleased for me as well then.
But even Stam, the icon...